Welcome in, everybody. It's your boy Banks. Super excited to be here with ya.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube,
Hope you're ready for some fun Marvel Snap action. I've been gone for a little bit. I missed you. I hope you've missed me too.
Cheeks. Now be a good chatter and don't be a piece.
I sure hope you've missed me as well.
Binks, 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 binks.
Woohoo!
I hope you like the vibe. Binks,
What up, Sonny? What up, plus I'm with?
binks.
Welcome in.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Hope you're all doing well here today. Yes, I am. Late night snapping. Yeah,
Welcome to the stream.
little trip I went
hope
on
you
this
like
week.
the
I haven't been
vibe.
live
If
since
you're
Tuesday
watching
night.
on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games.
So
We're
excited to
gonna
be
clap some
here.
cheeks. Now be a good
Snapping the
chatter
night away
and
with
don't
y'all.
Be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
What tournament? CO?
I hope you like the vibe. Binks.
Battle Kitty! Thank you so much. I had an awesome time.
Binks.
It was one of the coolest trips I've ever been on.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks.
And I can't say a single thing about it.
Binks.
That's okay.
Binks. 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 Binks.
There will come a time where I will tell you about
I
it.
hope you like the vibe. Binks. Binks. Like and subscribe. Binks.
And you will also think it will be cool.
I hope you like the vibe.
But until that time, we pretend like it didn't happen. Yes,
Like
we do.
and subscribe.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What up, everyone? Welcome to Frickin'. It's your boy Binks. Locked in, ready to rock. Sunday DJ hours are just normal hours if you really think about it. Sure, man. I like thinking about things sometimes. Potentially, maybe. Possible. But I'm super excited to be back. I got back Friday kind of late, and I used basically all of yesterday to just catch up on sleep. This morning I went to a Pokemon tournament. I got third place out of 16. Not too shabby. Only loss was in round 1 to the eventual champion. Then won the rest of the games. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Thank you, Jedi Archer. Thank you, thank you. I did. I had a wonderful time. Wonderful time indeed. What are we playing today? I saw a pretty cool idea. Which was to use like a Jane Foster Hammers thing alongside Thanos Fractured Frontier. Why it's a cool idea is that it essentially lets you like have this alternative win con of just like quick drawing like 8 times on the final turn. Not like 8 times. Well, you can play like Hammer, Hammer, Wasp, Thanos or something, and you like basically load the whole gun and shoot in the same turn, which is pretty cool, man. Surge worth buying for 6K? For some people, for sure. For you, I do not know. I think the card's very good, though. If that was your question. Surge is a wonderful card. Probably underplayed nowadays. If I had to guess. Probably better than its play rate. This is kind of like the basis of the deck. What we can do with the rest of the deck is decide how we want to utilize it. So one thing with these decks that I've noticed, you kind of do, whenever it's available, you do really just want to curve out Thor into Bill into Jane. Very commonly how you want to finish out games. Almost always. So that being said, like having a lot of additional 3-drops, 4-drops can be a bit iffy. Most of the cards that you add into the deck that are 3 or 4 drops kind of just want to be played on the final turn. There's some tension there. As far as what you want to do. What do I like to do? There's a few cool things. I do like the Lockjaw idea. I think Lockjaw is pretty good. Allows you to play some pretty powerful final turns. Probably worth a deck slot. Plus, look how goddamn cute he is. Look at him. Look at his little silly little tail. Why wouldn't we add him to the deck? Wong Odin? Nah, man. Nah. Do we want some way to accelerate additional hammer triggers, though? That is a good question. We could go with a misery route. I don't mind a misery route. I feel like a misery is a pretty solid kind of clincher type of card. And you know what? Firehair just got buffed. I'm going to throw that in. Might as well throw Firehair in too, right? Misery then Hood. I don't know if those exactly play 1-1. Certainly not bad. Nice alternative line we could go down. However, we don't want to play the Misery every game. And then if we don't play the Misery, then we're playing a Hood. And the Hood is not that good. When you're just playing it as a -3 and a 6 power card. I actually don't think that we want to play the Hood here. I do like the Iceman, though. A little bit of disruption. A higher floor card that we can retrigger. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty good card. You think they're gonna finally nerf C3 now, Mango? Nico? I don't know. I don't know about Nico. No. I don't know about Nico. I love Cerebro. Met a tyrant through and through, man. Always has been. Saying this for years. How do we want to finish this out? Cosmos sounds nice. Surge sounds okay. The problem with Surge is like you kind of want to be playing your cards in order. Like I've played Surge in decks like this, and what would happen is like you Surge into like a card, and then you still just want to play like Thor, Beta Ray Bill, Jane Foster if you have it available, and then the Surge card just kind of sits in your hand the whole time. Kind of hit him with like a woe is me type situation. I think Cosmo makes a ton of sense. I feel like we got to get Cosmo in here. A bit too frail against things like Shadow King and the like. Got a nice little Cosmo there to play some backup for us. Then I probably want another 2-drop or another or 1-drop. Ideally, I think. Is my stream title just my Twitch URL? Sure is. I have no idea why. I know exactly why. I know exactly why that's my Twitch URL. Very funny. I meant to copy paste into Restream my title that I had made, but instead I copied my go live notification. Hello, me from the past. Very, very recent past, of course. We're very close to infinite, if I remember correctly. I believe we are at 99, or we might be at 98.6 Binks FM. We're at 99.0. Spider Ham. I don't mind the aspect of Spider Ham. Yondu. I hope you're doing that as a meme and not honestly suggesting it. I do. Maybe we just want like a Robert or something. Location changer. Okay. I mean, Firehair, I think the cool thing about Firehair being a 2-4 now is that it's a little bit more okay if you don't get Firehair triggers. A Tombstone for hammers with Firehair? That is actually a very novel and good idea. The problem is that I strongly feel that if I were to do that, I would misplay the card and fuck up and kill my own shit. But it is a really good suggestion. I want to be very clear about that. I think that's a wonderful suggestion. I think a more detail-oriented player could do well with it. Me? I just end up killing my own shit and get pissed off very quickly. I don't particularly want to do that. Iron Patriot's an interesting choice. New Psylocke for just Thanos, Jane Foster. I don't really need to discount them. Oh, it's like a nice to have rather than a need, I suppose. I like the Iron Patriot a lot. Iron Patriot. It's just one of those cards. It's kind of good at anything, man. Wait, what do they call? What do they call it when you like hit the hammer a bunch? Isn't there like a term for that? Like what is McCree's ability called where he does that? Ban the hammer, dude. There you go. Thank you. I was like, there's a name that ties everything together that we could find. Yeah, Overwatch. Or was Cassie now? Yeah, whatever. I don't. You know, language, as long as it, as long as you know what I'm saying, it's all good type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful, messy thing. Thanos can copy the hammers. I didn't even think about the fact that that's sick, but it is cool, and we can do that. For the record. And I will now add that into my mind as a potential play that we can make. Yeah, dude, we have so many tokens, man. Real eggs? Nice curve. Real nice curve so far. I think what would make it better is finding a Thor. Having a 1-2, never bad. Awesome that Untapped is working flawlessly already. Great to see. I've been having so much trouble with Untapped, man. It has been fighting me tooth and nail for the last while. The last while, I say. Or an IP left. Land a Cosmo after wouldn't be too bad, especially if they go in with stones. They could spread the field and put us in a weird spot, but we'll deal with that as it comes, so to speak. It's going to be 50-50 for Prio here. We would really like Prio or Cosmo. If we get it. We don't. Destroyed, I'm afraid. That's really annoying. Go ahead and throw a Cosmo there. That really sucks. This one of those 50-50s really hate to see. Fortunately, I'm covering up one of my misery lanes, but I do want this to be discounted. It'll be a very strong card. Okay. They concede. Try fully closing Untapped. Fully turning it back on and see if we get any all right. Throw the Beta Ray Billium over on the right. Stop potential like Galactus, which is kind of a psycho thing to play around. Not really something that's probably matters, but hey, look at that, it worked. See how long it'll work for. World may never know. They have Thanos playing it left. Makes plenty of sense. This also shuts down their images of icon play, which is nice.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Fist Ninja, thank you so much for the 15 months. I appreciate ya. I do. Reality is often disappointing, as they say. Jane Foster makes fine sense here. Like, if they get Space Stone, they can go for right. We want to have some way of fighting back against, I suppose. The hammer could be just, like, really solid for us, I would say, in general. Could potentially copy it with the Thanos. Would be a 1 in 3 most likely. No, we're trying Wasp as well. We don't really want to play Wasp. Ooh, does that make this not nearly as good as I was anticipating? Also just Thanos here. Just Thanos, actually. Just Thanosing is probably stronger. Allows for a pretty devastating final turn. Manipulator. Time for manipulation. Verb. Would have been nice to have the movable, but not much we could do about it, I'm afraid. They did not get Space Stone, notably. I guess that was another reason why Jane was pretty good in case we got Space Stone. Really makes you think. I think the play is pretty straightforward. The Wasp here. Kind of hope they can't get right. Hit him with a Fire Hair, Lockjaw, and First Steps. That's not correct. Hit him with a Lockjaw, Jane, and First Steps. We praise. Really? That is brave. Pretty sure we beat this. Maybe we do lose to it for Thanos dying. 16 to... Oh, we do die. We assuredly die. Not particularly close. Yeah, I forgot about how that would work. Should have thought about that a little bit more. Kind of crazy that we're going to die to anything left. I really did not anticipate that being the case. It was very risky of them. But it paid off. Oh, thank you, beautiful boy. Maybe I could have put Jane left to hedge against their Thanos. I don't know. I'd have to think about that a little bit. Decide if it was correct or not. Dead ass? Tough call since their Thanos was movable. I don't think that really mattered, right? It was the final turn. Moon Girl could be good. Could be. Be. We likely lose this, fortunately. They give. That's very surprising. Can't run Shadow King. They can't really make use of the raft. Just snap. I'm pretty confident. Ashing could be problematic. We could also whiff on the Beta Ray Bill Hammer, which would kind of suck. Rude. Are they not protect, bro? I don't know. You don't like have to do that, I suppose. Guess they're gonna hopefully pay for not setting up Cerebro. Ideally here. 50-50 time. Wait, we just went. Fog. Nice that we won either way there. That was unlikely it would end up that way. Not too shabby though. What are we at? I'm going to stream for too long tonight. Just trying to get back in the swing of things best I can. Well, we'll string for as long as, I don't know, I want to, I suppose. Probably how that'll go, as it often does. You there, I suppose. Asgard. I don't have a 3-drop, unfortunately, to follow up with this, but I'd still rather play it out there. Deck tracker immediately not working again. In case anyone was paying attention to that. Or whatever. I will just eat it. We get some draw here. I was thinking about holding the Vibranium on turn 1. It looks like it would have been the correct play, but hard to look at that like objectively, right?
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
There's a lot of cards. I'm pretty sure we lose rights. I had to guess. The other problem with Iron Patriot is a little bit of hand space issues come up. Perhaps we can mitigate those. Mavler. How do we lose? Shadow King? Probably the most likely one. Man thing? Got a question. A lot of points. Is enough points. Very nice.
Victory.
One cube away. Yeah, we could have gotten Shadow King there for sure, which would have hurt expeditiously. That is a word. I don't think that's... Might be a word. Couple things I'm not liking in the deck immediately off rip. The Wasp feels wrong. The Iron Patriot is actually causing me some hand space issues. So that might be in tandem with getting the draw location multiple times, which might be the hot location, to be honest. I did not look. I could be very straightforward with you. I simply didn't look. I'd be lying to you if I said that I did. It's kind of awkward because like I want to do a lot of stuff with these things, but it's probably not that big of a deal. We could probably just do this and be okay. Hello? A misery for 2 more Iron Patriot cards. And Legion Iceman? That'll make us miss our draw. I don't want to Iceman anywhere is the problem, I think. I don't want a Legion anywhere. The weird problem that we have. Sucks. I had a counter to that. I no longer have. Reduce the cost of cards in my hand. Let's play you left. For potential future misery reasons, which are rather unlikely but might come to pass. Not very big. I feel like we just Cosmo left. Say that for stats. I get punished for this. And I'm trying to work out a way I die and I don't really see one. Don't Galactus Sphinx, by the way. I could have Misery the Legion as a joke. That's a good point. It was a legal play. Alrighty then.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Try, buddy. Libby! Thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. First you don't succeed, try again, or whatever. That's infinite, ladies and gentlemen. Also means it's the one time a month that we gamble. love gambling, yes we do. Especially when it won't cause you any financial burdens.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching
You have 2
on
minutes.
YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks.
Use your
Now
pieces
be a
wisely.
good
I need to
chatter
go
and
find where
don't
my dog
be a
is because he's making sounds upstairs. I'll be right back.
Binks, 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 binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, 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 binks. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a
46
good
seconds
chatter
left.
and
Your
don't
prediction?
be a piece. Binks, 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 binks.
It's the only time you have to
binks.
gamble all
And don't
month.
be a piece.
Don't let it go to waste. Or else. Type beat.
I hope you like
It was a
the
pretty long
vibe.
infinite, but I was
Binks,
I did miss a lot of streams this month, to be honest.
binks.
What's up, Pacific
If you're
Ninja? I think I missed your
watching
sub a little bit
on
ago. Thank you so much for the
Like
Prime
and
Arena.
Subscribe. Binks,
Appreciate it.
binks, 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 binks.
We had 43% at 200 to 299. Nobody at top 100. Probably a fair bet. Few chippy bets here and there.
You like the vibe. Binks, binks. Like
I'm at
and subscribe.
6 or 362.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks,
39% of you hit the nail on the head.
like and subscribe.
Look at that. Enjoy your pieces. Use them wisely. Gonna be rich type beat. Look at that. Now we get to play the game. Thank God I'm friggin' done with getting to infinite. Now I can finally play whatever deck I want, man. I was unable to do before. Wasn't allowed. Nictator. What? If I use the wasp for a quick draw trigger. Yes. I don't know if that's correct. I'm going to do it and see how it feels. Madame. Okay, I've been good. Been really good. Fantastic, even. I would go so far as to say. I haven't really used the lockjaw. Now, is that a me thing? I don't know. Or I want to put this Thor. Also, don't know if I want to click the E-tree. I probably do.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Probably do. It sure would feel terrible if I It was not to play, you know? Put both these here. Make him come to some hard decisions on what to do with that Cosmo. Spooky. I feel like they moved the Cosmo this turn. I'll eat if I'm wrong. I can juggle for 6 straight hours? Probably just wouldn't do that. Call. My streamer contract though? Oh, made that shit up. Afraid. Just chill. Allowed to make shit up, man. Hold your damn oyster. Ouch. Probably run here, right? Makes it even easier. Makes it even easier. You get a little punished for hitting treat later, but what are you gonna do, man? I'm not sure I like the wasp. I gotta cut the wasp. Wasp feels like it's been more of a nuisance than anything. But what do I put in its place? The age-old question, of course. We could try the hood. I don't know. I just don't know if I like Nico that much. There's not too many cards we want to use with the destroy thing. The cards that we want to use with the destroy thing will probably be clearing out of our hand anyway. Kind of, too many questions, feels like. Not enough answers type shit. Just throw in like a Spider-Man or something. Hello, Mr. Husky Puppies. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for showing up on your day of celebration. Appreciate that. Means a lot. More like a Herbler. Streets are saying I'm a big Herbie believer. Now Tombstone? No. Didn't I tell you I was going to kill my cards with it? I don't care if it's at infinite or not at infinite. I still don't want my cards to die. Doesn't really change the vector there, in my opinion. My most humble of opinions. Hit Omega. I think Kid Omega makes sense. Grandmaster's not too bad of a shout. I wonder if my opponent has Electro. I sure wish with Untapped worked. That'd be really cool. This all sucks. This all sucks. What if I give them Fire Hair? Hear me out. They're maybe some kind of destroy deck. They're not a destroy deck. If you fairy at fire in your deck, I'm trying to clear your cards. This might surprise you. I am aware of the combo that Tombstone brings in. Mostly because you said it when you suggested it. Might have missed that though.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Just play our standard good curve and then I hopefully win the game eventually. No guarantees. There's simply a hope, a prayer, and a dream. Pretty bad draw, fortunately. They are Iron Man.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
I'm only a little bit afraid of getting clobbered by this deck right now. Wow, you fucking cheater, man. Very happy you put that Cosmo Medal. I feel like you shouldn't have, though. We'll go to 24. We'll beat them playing like the demon here. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have given them Fire Hair. It is 8. I actually don't know if that wins or not. Oh, wait, the Iska doesn't go off. How incredibly pog. Do lose though, the record. Close.
Mjolnir to me.
Quite close. It's negative? No, it's Pixie. You wouldn't be able to tell by the deck trackers because they don't work. And get them to work once by completely turning it off and turning it on. I don't know if I want to do that every game. Sounds mentally taxing. Freaking gamer, dude. Imagine using Untapped. True, man. Imagine indeed. Imagine all the people living for today or whatever. Type shit. This is most likely some kind of Aurora deck. Based on the currently available information. Me when the Guardian is red. You get back into Binks fans? I missed your chance, man. And I've been inactive for so long. Missed the boat, I'm afraid. Get another Stormbreaker here, right? So we can Lockjaw it and then Jane. Pretty novel. Ouch. Pretty cute play. It does suck that they judged my Beta Ray Bill. I don't know what he did to deserve being judged, but fortunately it's not up to me. You can't victim blame those who've been judged. Merely mad at the accuser slash judger. Or whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want is the thing. They have all their cards, man. Kind of scary. Rude. Fuck that Mysterio in particular. Thanos, Cone, Copy, Destroy. Gotta just be Stormbreaker, Thanos left, right? Too good to pass up. Still have to win middle. If Beta Ray Bill is going to be 40 power, surely they have no way to destroy it. Odd play, but go mid. Then you don't copy this, and then we only get 10 points here, and that's a little... is bigger than 10.
Victory.
All right, they're kind of cooking here. There might be something to that. Cute. Air would still copy hammer mid. I'd like you to look at the board. And imagine in your mind palace what would happen if we put these two cards here. And then I think you can go through a series of thought processes to understand why it wouldn't work. I believe in you. Or like Jane fostering bad judgment. I'm going to give you a +2 on that one. Yeah, no, I don't think Husky was aiming for me to get a copy. I felt like it was good to get a copy. This is the benefit of not pretending like you know everyone's deck. Just more play around a vibe than anything. Noted stream sniper butt. Here to party. Play that left. Make them get some sentinels if they want to fight it. Wait, hold up. Dude, you could do some cool shit with Eitri and Jane. Because we could lock draw the War Machine back in the deck and then draw it again with Eitri if we wanted. I don't know how good that would be though. Probably not good. But you're allowed to do it. I hear my wing beat beat. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Rude. I've made your Thanos more expensive. I've made your Zombie Scarlet Witch more expensive. Okay, chat. Does anyone just want to know what happens if we do this? Because it's not good, for the record. But if we copy the Misery, the Thanos will still be triggering while it gets miseried. I'm aware everything dies, but do we get like double discount on everything? No double dip? Are you sure about that? I think there is an actual chance that it will double shot. Because it's like the Wong thing where it's still in the process of using its on reveal. I think I'll kill both these cards if they don't. I'm just going to do it. I shouldn't, for the record, but I want to. Okay, Husky was right. I did not expect it to go down like that at all. Not gonna lie. Kind of fucking wild, man. Why does it make sense that it would work like that, though? Stop pretending like it would make sense. Stop pretending like what we just witnessed made sense. Okay, first of all. Discard that part of your ego. The bullet is gone, then how come Wong can fire it twice? How come the Wong can fire it twice? And how come I only killed once? What do you mean there's no other in-between actions? He was still shooting, man. I kind of forgot that it would make... Wait, why did... No. See, it made... There was one of the stones work twice, because it made 2 miseries. So one of the stones went twice. The other ones didn't. So the only stone that happened twice was the misery stone, because the misery occurred while the double stone was happening, right? Because look at all these fucking dead miseries in here. How are there 3? The misery stone happened 3. I made 3 copies of misery. I've seen too many Westerns to believe that once you're dead, you have to stop firing your weapon, okay? That literally can't be the case. They always die, and then like 80 seconds later, they're like still laying down, but they're like lean forward and they still shoot, man. Yeah, but I was like, this won't win me the game, but I kind of just have to see what happens when I kind of just needed to do the science. I had a hankering for it. I thought it would kill your Hulkling. I thought it would fire all of the stones twice, and then everything would die. I also didn't think a misery would stay alive. How's it work with Odin? That's a hard question. Like if if there was misery and Odin in the lane, is what you're saying? Or if there's an Odin in the lane and you copy the Odin, and then the Odin copies the Odin, and then the Odin copies the Thanos. Actually, I have no fucking clue, man. Wong doubles the bullets when you have 2 Thanos. The second Thanos doesn't have the bullets. I'm aware of how it works. Thank you. This did make one of the bullets fire 4 times or 3 times. We're just trying to discuss the minutia. Because one of the bullets fired 3 times. All the other ones fired once. We're minutia maxing right now. What's weird is that one of the soulstone shots went off, which still went off before the misery stopped it, which was the second stone. So it did all the stones first somehow, which is weird. Or maybe maybe this stone only triggered once, but it was the miserying the misery. No. The misery can't copy itself. I don't know. It was cool though. It is a cool Hulkling split. All right, y'all, we're going through minutes ads. If you don't want to see ads, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button and use the little Prime toggle. Thank you, Zachary, for the Primerino. Thank you, G Pow, for gifting Husky Puppies a subscription on his birthday of all days. If there's any great way to gift Husky its subscription, it's on his birthday. That really means a lot. I appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. You simply Binks lies? Debatable. I lie in the same way that everyone lies, I suppose. Just sometimes. I would never lie about something that near and dear to my heart. Ever. Maybe sometimes. Also, Husky, you really got to dig into this birthday thing, man. Think about how many subs you can get on other channels. You don't have to pay $1 to Amazon in all your days. You just got to juice it, man. Or it'll stop people from doing it. Win-win, man. Yeah, that looked good. I watched Superman last night. I'd already seen it, but my roommate hadn't. It was fun to watch it. Again. I also watched Soul last night, which is I think Soul is my favorite Pixar movie. I think I've locked it in that it is. I said that yesterday. I was like, I feel like it's like my favorite one, man. Redstone fire for you first. Yeah, but the stones after the redstone still triggered, right? It still killed a card and it still discounted my hand. That's the part where I'm confused. Because if it just made a bunch of miseries and then didn't do anything, I think it would make more sense than what actually happened. Alright, bluestone, then redstone, which made misery. Misery activates, which triggers misery, which triggers Thanos, which fires the remaining stones. Then it triggers redstone again because redstone isn't resolved. Sounds confusing. I love it. Where's his name is Josh Allen sucks. I don't know why you would lie like that. Seems unnecessary. Boom, boom, boom.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Locker? Not pushing right is interesting. Ooh, yeah. Cosmo left?
Mjolnir. To me.
Seems pretty bad. I like this play.
Gotta run, hun.
Oh, Spidey, they gotta play it real fast, man. Out of time.
Mjolnir. To me.
Hello, Spider-Man. Good calls, by the way. Look at the snap. Hope Hydro Bob goes right. probably lose, but we're dead. Sometimes. A 12 power beta ray bill coming in. Oh, he has Killstone, huh? He does not. Pretty close. Thought that Shuri was pretty neat. Stone tracker. They just need to have a sidebar where you can see what's happened during the game, like every other digital trading card game has. They've needed it for a very long time. Guess Herbie needed to be mid. I think I lose if I don't put the Herbie left, right? Kind of a funny card to pull. Another one. Snap him here? Maybe. Chance it was worthwhile.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I feel like I just want to punch that marrow. Is that crazy? Probably should have snapped when Husky told me to snap. Why you're a better player than me. Hello, Legendary Lay. I did have a good trip, and you are correct that I cannot say a word about it. At some point, all will be revealed. All will be revealed.
Mastery.
Say 2 words about it. It was fun. Got you. Bud is better, but don't listen to him. A lot of axes. You have to judge that on. I think you're both great players. One thing. Hunger. Hungry. That was a really bad ear bug for me for a while. It was 3 words? No, I said was fun. It's 2, man. I didn't say it was fun. I just said was fun. I can even hit you with the "twas fun" as a treat. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Alrighty then. Good fire hair. Unfortunate. Very scary. I think we go for we just always hit redstone forehead. The legal play we're allowed to make. Also a play they're allowed to make. Played. Got slaughtered, I'm afraid. We're in a Cerebro meta? Yep.
Mjolnir, to me.
Hit the red. I was more looking for the orange to try and kill their zombie giant man. Wasn't particularly expecting Zola there, to be honest. Zola in that deck seems bold. IMO. It's a bit bold. A little greedy. Just seems hard to set up with like how Horde works, but I don't know, I guess that deck finds ways to make space for it. Right. Good info. Good intel. Well, it might just be the correct play. It's hard to say. I'm gonna go something for Domino Middle. Makes this look kind of stupid, but you never know. I feel like I am cooked. I don't think there's like any fucking way out of this. I don't particularly think there is. Probably shouldn't have done this. This is probably an ill-advised decision. I think that game was a lot different if Cosmo wasn't landed in the middle lane. I think that was just full tempo brain problems. I run into that quite a bit. I've been known to have tempo brain problems. Especially by turn... Did we see Death's Domain, or was it like the thing that changed to Death's Domain on 4? I feel like... I feel like if I knew that Death's Domain was right, then Cosmo is a horrendous play. But if it was the one that like changes on 4, then it's hard to... Would have been hard to make that call, and Cosmo's probably less of a liability to put down. No. There's literally no way of knowing though, so not have to worry about that ever again, I think. Fortunately, no way of knowing that. I think the Cosmo is important. As long as you play it correctly. There's also some pretty cool stuff with like Lockjaw and E-Tree that I hadn't really put together fully, but it's pretty cool. Unfortunate. Turn 2 Billiam's fine. Weirdly, you don't want to play them too early because you don't usually want to just manually draw the cards, but in this situation, it's probably fine. But it is like weird that like it's often actually actively bad to draw the hammers raw out of your deck. Yeah, very weird snap, I agree.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
We have Prio here. If they have Thanos, it's kind of hard to say if they would play it right or left. If it were me, I would play it left, but they might want to try and get value out of the Psylocke. I also haven't been paying attention to where their shots are. Oh my gosh. Potty Pun, thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. I think we got a draw. Yeah, maybe you're right. Chance. Prepare the pork buns. Here comes Pawnee Pun. I love pork buns. Yes, we do. Chashu buns are so unbelievably delicious. little unfortunate. The numbers, but I probably could have anticipated that happening. Probably die here. Yeah. Ouch. Damn close, I tells you what. But I think either way the Drax would have jumped and lost. I played more for left, not for Starbrand, more for Asgard. I thought they were going to play Thanos from hand, but there's no real way of me knowing that it would be still in their deck. I still think it's a decent chance they would have played the Thanos left given the chance. Killing Beta Ray Bill is pretty good. Shocked there's no way to pull up with shots are loaded. Yeah. I mean, again, like I've mentioned this before, I think that the bad idea would be to create some system to be able to track the shots. I feel like a good idea would just be putting in the thing they should have put in from day one.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Which is a list of everything that's happened that you can pull up at will during the game. By the way, I'm going to give a shout out to Pawnee Pun. Thank you so very much for the raid. I super appreciate it. I hope they get a wonderful stream. You guys don't know Pawnee Pun, incredible streamer. Not just a Marvel Snap, many fun things. Go ahead and click the heart button at the top of the stream. That would mean a lot to me. Hey, Loman, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have to get hammered. That Thor getting hit really sucks, to be honest with you. I've Rex my curve, something fierce. I want to play that middle, actually. Little Drum visual should just stay on screen. No, I don't think it should, and I think that would be a bad way of doing it personally. But different people are allowed to have different opinions on different things. This is tradition. Boom. What they opt to do here. A lot of dead sports in the board for Savage so they can fit some to help it. Yeah, but you realize it sets like a precedent if you start doing that, right? Where then anytime there's like a new card with this, then people are going to be asking for that. And then before you know it, the whole fucking screen is going to look like a fucked up pop-up ad. Type shit, you know? Okay. Ourselves the opportunity to get another Hulk. Another Hulk we get. Delightful. Let's make the most Shadow Kingable lane of all time over on the left. Yeah, like I said, I mean, anyone can have their own opinion of it. I think that the wrong decision would be to try and make something special specifically just for Thanos. I think that they should have something that's universal, that can cover a multitude of situations that tend to come up because there has never been something like that in the whole game. Rude. Pretty simple as, right? Pretty tough for them to win all the lanes. Doable, but certainly hard. So not just the one card, but I understand your argument. Whether she discounts your whole hand or not. Psylocke has that problem too. What are you talking about? Alex just a quick draw card, man. I just don't think they should put a band-aid over this symptom of the problem as opposed to fixing the problem, I guess is my point. You can't tell if new Psylocke only discounts 5 or more of the whole hand. When they have all the static around them is when that happens. Oh, for your opponent. Like you can't tell if your opponent's does it. Well, luckily right now you can kind of tell, but I agree there should be a different visual cue. I certainly agree with that. I think that is also true, based, and valid. Very scary. Play the Helicarrier mid. Yeah, it's probably the better play. I just wanted to fill the raft. Whilst I know I can. Numbers are pretty fucking cooked, huh? I think they're going to try and move Spider-Man and Venom all of this. I could stop them. We are the future. That's a great point, Magenta. Order law. They did something that I was not expecting them to do. The audacity. Did we die? How did we die? They're Sinister, right? They're not Zombie Galacti? With Wasp? Oh, with Wasp, Fastball, Adamantium. Very interesting. But the Ensabanura kind of saves us, right? Might have overcooked here. Genius.
Victory.
He's a genius. Outskilled, I'm afraid. Outskilled. Yeah, outskilled. Unfortunately, outskilled, I'm afraid. I don't think that play was possible unless I made the probably wrong play of Misering left when I did. They're the worst gamer. They're game worst. Moog's fuming? Nah, Moogs loves a good win from some bullshit game. Hey. Could all this Bob? I think so. Gonna need space, probably. Which we might not get because we might just have Triskelion pop again. But there's unfortunately nothing we can do about that. Hey. Gorgler? Fuck you, man. Honestly, frick off for your fucking random Gorgon. God damn it. Don't make a bunch of Gorgons, dude. Don't piss me off. Can't even really utilize that. Hilariously. What's the other one I get? Plus 1/+1. I've gotten the double. I've gotten the rock. So it allows me to play Thor instead of Echo. Or I could get +1. Thanos mid? Why? Just to like win mid by a lot. Doesn't seem very good. I think I pass on it. You copy and move, but then I just have like 2 6-power Beta Ray Bills with nothing to... Oh man, I kind of forgot about this, which makes this even better. I mean, we could die if they kill my Beta Ray Bill, but that would be very rude of them, so... I hope they don't do that. Hopes and prayers type art. Yeah, they are the worst. They're the worst. Good point. Probably shouldn't be that worried about it. Early Triskelion didn't also give them Shang. Early. I'm guessing this is... I don't know what the hell it is, man. Blue's pretty good. Or purple's pretty good. What the fuck? Or there's Cerebro 5, I guess. I had no idea. You fucking cheater. Sure wish I had a deck tracker to figure that out. Fortunately, I have to fully close out the entire thing, shut it off in my task manager, and restart it to get it for a single game. Boy. Pretty fantastic first turn, to be honest. I give him credit where credit's due. Missed 1 point on the Herbie activated. Actually mattered. You think I missed 1 point. I actually gained 4 points by clicking it before the hammers, the middle lane. I did not miss any points. I tactically chose to allocate my resources differently. Help me get it going? What did you have to do? Hit the uninstall, reinstall?
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Out of misery lanes.
Opponent snapped.
The opponent snapped. Yeah. That was 4 points for Beta Ray Bill. Matter of fact. Oh, I'm not interested in that one. Thank you, though. We put the extra point on Beta Ray Bill because it quadrupled in power, therefore giving us 4 points instead of the 1 additional point we could have gotten left. Now, we could have just given 2 points, and I actually did think about that. Basically, it actually would have mattered. That was very rude of you. I feel like we're going to lose, chat. Thoughts? Something tells me we're dead. We do have one play that I think could win. It looks dumb, though. Just dumb enough to work, they're saying. That is a lot of points.
Mjolnir, to me.
Low rolled anyway, unfortunately. Would have had 6 more, but still would have lost. Ever go only Thor plus hammer left? What would that do for us? We just have to hope they wouldn't win right. I think that pretty much always loses. I can't imagine they would let right stand. Yeah, that Cosmo blocking my misery was pretty backbreaking, unfortunately. Did I get out in time? Did. All right, Charlie, take it to me to that brave. Those he ads. Pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 2 minutes. Yeah, I think we just always died. I don't mind going for it, though. I'm kind of being fast. I don't think I've retreated or snapped a single time today. I'm not going to lie. We're just kind of vibing it out. Cosmo hurting more than helping? Not sure. Might be. I don't know what I would play instead, though. Hey, Bubbo. Only really hurting us. It's hurt us a few times when it's randomly gotten pulled out, but I don't think you can judge a card based on situations like that. There is definitely a potential that the card is the incorrect play. No doubt about that.
Epic.
I mean, Drax is always good, right? It's good in everything. Slightly less so than it was previously, but the other problem with Drax is that it could jump and clog up a lane in an unfortunate time, but maybe we don't have to worry about that too terribly much. Unsure. Maybe it's just the bias of having it happen that one time, but the End Summoner kind of looked baller. Might be an interesting inclusion. What if I suggest Tombstone again, but you also add Hood and swap Cosmo and IP? That was a better suggestion, for sure. But I still don't want to do it, I don't think. I promise you, it's not because the idea isn't cool. It's because I know I will not play it well. And it will frustrate me more than help me, for sure. Yeah, Delo's really pushing for the Tombstone. Probably upset with how much screen time I got in. Oh, is Bite, you think that was awesome? I do think it's... I don't know how many more times I can explain it in how many different ways. It's almost impossible. I could try to explain it in more ways if you want. Very funny. For whatever reason, I was like, I wonder if they just play Medusa middle here. And they actually did. They actually went and did the damn thing. They actually went and bloody done it. Wow, just played someone with an ink deck and chain borders, ... Can you finish your chat message, please? You seem to have left some off. Ah, there we go. Just got my first Forta set. Real assist, you can only customize one deck like that, which is kind of lame. I don't think that's true or accurate. I don't think. Maybe it is. What is going on? You can customize every variant as long as you get a variant of it. You either have to get a split or a variant. You can customize each individual card. How it works. Hello. good.
Victory.
Puda? Yeah, they're collection level 800. Alliance members, you better get to work, man. You're watching right now and you're the Alliance. You're not getting us to the finish line. First of all, how dare you? Why does it say includes paid promotion? How long have I had that up? I sure hope that hasn't been up for like multiple streams, because I can't even remember the last time I had a sponsored stream. Trainer Wyatt. We got priority as a joke. Schmarvel. A card. Ah, Flabu.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Picture perfect. Miserable person. We tried Wasp for a little bit. I was really not liking it. Unfortunatamente. Top deck Thanos, we could maybe get double Thanos or double Miss Marvel, which could be kind of baller. Punch. The problem is I don't think it wins. It's the main problem. But it's kind of cool and I want to do it. So I'm going to. You did get baited there pretty hard. Fantastically even. Ouch. The crackle portraits come from? That's when people play Thanos. It is like a bug that's been around for some time now. Yeah, the wasp that was in here was just like kind of clogging my hand, and I wasn't really feeling like I got very much value out of it. I think the deck is kind of fundamentally flawed. Seems like good enough. There's probably changes that you can make to unbanksify it a little bit and make it better. Add more good cards instead of like cool combo-y stuff. The IP is weird because it's felt pretty strong sometimes. Also like very nothing burger as well. Other times. Get Thanos loaded up. Where's Lady Binkspin? I've been single for over 2 years. Wasp fuse with Lockjaw? That's what the hammers are for. Kind of. Sometimes. Just me to dress up? Don't worry, I have Thai curry for you, make you strong beef. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, man. No, I kind of want to misery the zero power Iron Patriot. Seems better, no? Scares me? You fucking hate when I misery anything, man. Beardless Banks? I've pretty much never been beardless on stream. There was one time where I shaved down to just a mustache for a bachelor party. Got the bob away? I think the Asgard goes before the Hydra Bob, so it would just be doubling the stakes of the cubes for no reason. Well, not for no reason. What the fuck? Fuck you, man. It's a nasty burp, man. Scared of where they move the shield. I mess up my Thanos. It's probably fine. Discount's pretty good. Do save their card. It's a bit unfortunate, but we'll have priority against this Wong, which is cool. It's good. Didn't need that. Perfect trade. I should have played some more power there. How much do folks say Thanos is build around versus solid 5 drop? It's both. That's the cool thing. It does very well in both roles. You're at to ask how Cosmo feels in the deck. Yeah, I usually don't want to play Cosmo early. That's the mistake I've mostly been playing, is getting baited into playing it out early. When it's quite bad. What if you hold it as like a backup plan? It can be nice. When I don't want to feast yet. But wants to feast. You bait of Cosmos in your deck? Guy who just watched a game that I would have lost assuredly if I hadn't had Cosmo? So much. I really wanted a second chain, as a matter of fact. I was actually just thinking about that. Yeah, stop myself from playing Cosmo for no reason. Are you proud of me? Not super high value, but nice that it's movable or whatever. And we get the draw. Draw's pretty nice. We do have Prio here. Oh, nice. Maybe I should have Cosmo left. I have Cosmo left. Oh, hard to say. Oh, I'm a genius. As expected. Reload that shotgun, baby. Coming for ya. Pixie gun is a joke. Womp womp. A lot of energy. Good at the video game, I'm afraid. How many of you guys would have played that dumbass Jane Foster, right?
To me. Victory.
You can tell me in the chat. Now, was I playing around that? Not really.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
I was kind of playing around Absman and then one more card left, which would have added 4, but this also added 4. It only added 2? I don't know. Whatever. It won in beautiful fashion, and that's all that matters, really. Desi! Thank you so much, Desi, for the Prime Marino. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. That was a really good game. I feel like I made a lot of call-outs there that were really important. Like the Cosmo right to get the draw. Playing the stupid-ass play, the Jane Foster right, which was not very good on paper, but just tended to work. Got him. That's a damn good hit on the Iceman. It tells you what, but they also skip turn 1, so it doesn't matter. Fuck you, man. I'll just fucking not do anything this turn. Guess it's probably better than the Jane, all things considered. I feel like after this Beta Ray bill goes down, we snap. The Herbie points in the bag, little bro. Ouch. Ouch. Played around it. Put you another destroy card, try out Tombstone. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Art retreat. Just get a random Jane Foster for free on turn. D-Lo alt account. Maybe, man. You never know. He's a sneaky dude. One free Jane, please. So, chat, this will probably be the last game. Get out of here a little bit early. Thanks for standing by through some more unexpected extra 7 Mac. Twitch redeem. Don't think that I'm a bad person. Oh, is the Agatha thumbs up? Oh, this. on Ultima. Terrifying. Her reaction, just a surprise face. Bink's thumbnail pic. My space. Some resources. Could just play Beta Ray Bill there. Next turn, if we wanted to. Have the technology. Oh. God, I think we're gonna play Beta Ray Bill there.
Squad's still a little light.
Come on, give me the Herbie doubler. Fucking cheater, man. Fuck. I think I play nothing, which fucking sucks, man. You have cards that you can play in these places? I don't think you have cards you can play in these places, man. Yeah, I don't think they have cards that they can play in these places. Random fucking time, Herbie. We'll take the though. I can't believe they got Nick Fury Isan, man. I think I go all in for left, right?
Gotta run, hun.
Bye. Just like hoping that I couldn't win. Old strategy con. Second thought, Tombstone sucks. Lockshot my Ice Fan got Tombstone, proceeded to destroy my fire hair. Crazy, man. Literally no way you could have expected that to possibly happen. You probably would want to cut the Lockjaw if you're going to go with the Tombstone. Hundo P. I also don't even really like the Lockjaw on the deck, if I could be so honest with you. That card also feels cuttable, but I think it's because I don't like having my final turn. I think it's like I have a pretty... Maybe it's playing one too many fucking gambits over the last 4 years, but I just don't like the final turn to be decided by random rolls. Hey, this Cosmo is very important potentially in this matchup. Keep an eye on the prize, kid. I did also say I think 2 games ago was going to be my last game. And clearly it wasn't, but we will end soon. Probably. Anyone see what I hit with the Iceman, by the way? Fastball? It's a good one. There's a big ass lizard, brother.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
It's a very large lizard. Sure if this is correct. Oh. You're unironically running Doc Ock. I wasn't supposed to use Cosmo. Probably shouldn't kill my Thanos, right? Wait, will he have will he have bullets in his chamber because I've played cards now? Is this a real thing that we could play around? Okay, let me think about this for a second, because if we get this wrong, they are a Galactus deck. They could just play Galactus and kill us, and that's bad. What if we just played this right? Get Prio. And I also shouldn't have gotten the E-Tree. Probably. Rude. Probably wins. I guess there's some ways that he gets like a Doc Ock refresh into something. Drop Iceman. Way to do Iceman things. I don't think he particularly wanted the Doc Ock to die. I think he wanted the lizard to die. He wasn't expecting me to play right. I also was supposed to end after that game, but it's making me want to queue. That's good. That means it's a good game. Nice man, Iceman. Drop your phone, put that shit in rice, man. They're the best gamer, they're the best. Six cost Thanos, idiot. Sorry. I think they run Mobius, if I'm not mistaken. Better I'm making that up. One's potentially just as possible. It's a pizza. We could load the fuck out of our Thanos, and I think we will. Seems good. Problem is we can't play Thanos early. Have to play it on the final turn. And we also can't play Jane. Maybe this isn't as good as I'm giving it credit for, but there's something about showing that I know that this pizza slice thing works that, like, makes me want to do it every time. Probably something fucked up in my brain, if I had to guess. I don't know. We'll figure that out at some point in my life, maybe.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Works for that dream dimension? It's true. Is that relevant? Probably not, but my opponent's also showing off that they know how it works too, which is cool. Maybe they turn off Dream Dimension. Literally no way of knowing. Oh, this is preloaded in the brain. Ouch. No hammer needed, I'm afraid. I don't know. I guess we just do it. I don't see any reason why not. If this is not energy, we have to click next turn.
Mjolnir, to me.
All your cards cost 6 in your hand. How embarrassing. All your cards are going to cost 7, bro. It's like uber embarrassing. Womp, 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 womp. What does my stone say? Does it say cost the least? Ah, fuck. Not good. That's fine. I probably wanted to put that there anyway. Cosmo? Nah. I should have snapped though, because I knew that they had only 7 cost cards in their hand. They just are playing their top deck. Fuck off, bro. I am so fucking good at drawing my hammers. I hope you guys know how fucking generational I am at drawing my fucking hammers, dude. They probably just play Aurora here. Be my guesstimate. We not die to Aurora? Kind of depend. I mean, we could try and Cosmo the Aurora, but that feels very low value. I guess it would be Spider-Man left, Aurora middle, if I had to guess. Motherfucker. Well played. All right. All right. Get out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging out, chat. I super appreciate it. Thank you to all the subs. Thank you again to Pawnee Pun for the raid. Make sure to go check out Pawnee Pun's channel. She's awesome. Send you to the Schnurpler because we love the Schnurpler. Yes, we do, folks. I'll be live tomorrow sometime in the early afternoon, hopefully aiming for around 1, but you know me. It doesn't often happen, but I will try my best. I want to try and get back in the flow of things. This week will be pretty normal. Lots of exciting stuff coming up next week. Get hype. And yeah, follow Schnurpler. Catch y'all later. See ya.